Hmm.
All right, so Ramil, say that thing one more time. All right, so Ramil was saying that he used ChatGPT for blog posts, and then Matt said make videos about the blog post, and then put the blog post in the video with links back to the website, and from the website to the video, and then that's how things happen. Good, Alan? Good. I'm glad you jumped into the recording.
I've been using it.
And it's just that easy. It's just that easy.
I've been using it this week to plan out social media for the next couple of weeks, and then also working on an updated buyer and seller presentation. So those are in the works. But man, it sure is nice to just have ChatGPT write all the things, and what would take me literally hours because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist and I will tweak it to death. ChatGPT gives it to me in about 24 seconds. And man, what an incredible time saver. It's pretty awesome.
Nice. Other things that you guys are working on that you'd like to share, or challenges or questions that you have right now that you want the group to help and chime in on? It's Freestyle Friday. You know how this works. Yeah, Brad.
I just want to, I don't know if you remember a couple weeks ago, we were talking about that House of the Week email post.
Yeah.
So I was finally able to put that together, and I went through my sphere and, tag people. So my first one went out yesterday. I got some responses from it already. So.
Okay. So you did the basic clear text, no links, no photos. If you want more info, message me. And then you're able to send them right to your webpage.
Yeah. So through my CRM, I just made a template, and it just has a header, and then it just says like location, price, 5 things about the property. And I just went in that morning and I just found one that I liked. And then I wrote like, just hit reply. If you want to know more, hit reply. And then underneath that, because I sent it to my whole sphere and I got people in Texas, and I wrote, hey, just a reminder, even though you're not in K, or something like, even though you're not in KC, I can still help you with your real estate needs. And I had people reply like, oh man, like that's cool. And hey, Brad. And someone asked me about the market right now. So just trying to engage conversation. So I'm interested to see, I'm going to do it every 2 weeks. I'm not, but it's Canal's House of the Week.
Canal's House of the Week.
Canal's House of the Week. Yep. So I'm pretty pumped about it. It's going to 170 people every 2 weeks.
And then, so it's going to be Ramil's deal of the week, the Ramil deal. You're welcome. No royalties necessary.
Thank you. I was like, Cooper doesn't work. What rhymes? I don't remember what I was watching. Have you seen, so on Netflix, they have, what is it? It's Owning Manhattan. Have you seen that or heard of it? And it's with Ryan Serhant.
Okay.
Like his last name.
Selling Manhattan.
Yeah, his last name is Serhant. And so like my wife has, like, we're watching that or just finished it. And I was like, he has such a cool last name, like to like brand his, brand as that. And so that when Brad was just talking about his, the Canal's House, that reminded me, I was like, man, I wish my last name was cooler.
Well, it's pretty cool.
I feel like you could do some posts and do like Cooper's poopers and just the crappiest house of the week.
Sure.
No, don't really.
Investor specials.
That doesn't play. That doesn't
Investor specials, yeah.
Your first name though is a pretty cool name though. So use your first name.
Yeah, I have to think of something. ChatGPT it.
Well, so you can put in your name and say, hey, give me a list of some stuff that is a good, like either alliteration or rhyme with my name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ChatGPT is great about that stuff.
Yep.
Other things you guys are working on. That's cool. So Brad, are you gonna just do like the Canal's House of the Week, or are you gonna like vary up what it is, whether it's like the deal, the price reduction, the new to market, like you're gonna shift them up, or are you just gonna just do the same thing?
I think right now, because until I can get a system going and just make sure I get in my habit of every 2 weeks doing it, I'll just do the Canal's House of the Week.
Cool.
because I have quite a few investors clients, so I may start doing an investor one, but I'm trying to do a local investor meetup for clients and stuff. So that's another project I'm trying to work on. So just taking one step at a time, but I'll just do the Canals House of the Week and see how that does.
Well, you got to keep track of your results. Want to hear all about it.
Okay, I will. Yeah.
Nice stuff. What else you guys got? You jive turkeys?
I had a really good conversation with I'm drawing up like Tracy Terrell. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
In Wichita.
Yep.
Yeah. So I had reached out to her because with Iowa, we moved to that buyer's agency agreements. Our law changed July 1st. And trying to just together some scripts and different things to help some agents around here. And had a really good conversation. She's been using those for a long time. And just her take on things was really, she had some valuable things to say about going into it. Yeah, just going into it with like confidence, obviously. And when you're having those conversations with people, just, trying to really get that buyer consultation up front and saying, because if we don't understand what your goals and needs are, even if you loved this house, I wouldn't be able to write an offer for you, because I can't write an offer if I don't know if it's a good fit for you, which I thought was a really awesome script that she used. And just that level of, we're professionals. We're professionals. This is what professionals do. And it's time to elevate our profession to that of, other professionals, attorneys, doctors, all that. They get things signed up front, so it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Tracy is also hosting a watch party for the NAR Economic Summit. So Lawrence Yun and Yun Yoon, I never remember how it pronounces his last name. He'll be speaking, and she's hosting, like I said, she's hosting a watch party with that. That'll be really good if you're really into the numbers and want to understand, so you can help communicate what's going on in the market economically, according to the experts that are tracking it on our side. Go to Tracy's page, and I know she posted an event, and just click on it, and you can then become a part of it. You'll get the links and be able to all watch it together. And then they're having a conversation afterwards around it. So like a little mastermind after it. So definitely check that out and head that way. Last few minutes, what else you guys got? How many of you are starting to handle election objections? Are you getting any? You want to wait until, right? So how's those conversations going?
And a combination of people wanting to wait and also people thinking maybe they need to hurry up and make a decision because of the vulnerability piece of it. I have so many conversations. I can't even remember who I was talking to the other day that was pretty confident, like rates, they keep, we all hear this, right? But like that December is the month that rates are likely going to come down. Who knows if that's valid or not, but that's the conversation that some people have been having about, are we prepared for the influx of business that we're going to have from people that are sitting on the sidelines if that does happen, and how do we get prepared to respond to that? I think, isn't it historically though, the election hasn't really impacted real estate all that greatly?
If anything, historically, rates have been held lower than normal just up to an election. So if any changes do happen, rates will tick up after. Because everyone wants credit ahead of time for the lowness of it. And after the fact, they're like, I'm good for 4 years. I don't care what happens. Here, go rates, do your thing. So, yeah, if we look at any of the historical trends, it's a tick up after.
So the hurry up crowd is probably, hurry up, get in.
Well, the thing is like, you know, so at the end of the day, when we take a look at it, if we take a look at it like scientists and economists, and we take a look at the inventory, and then we take a look at trends, and the thing is that inventory is not outpacing the buyer demand, even at the interest rates that they're currently at. So even if rates do nothing, in 6 months, your house is going to be 2 to 3% more expensive, which is going to affect your rate. And so if you take action now, you get to lock in the upside of the appreciation. If rates drop in December, you're almost 6 months in, you could refinance pretty soon right after. And so take a part of that. If you're going to be there for a minute, like if you're not going to be in the house for more than 3 to 5 years, just the cost of the refinance are not going to get recouped in the difference in the payment. If you're going to be there for quite a while, then yeah, absolutely. But like have your lender talk you through, like, what's the time period for it to become a net gain versus the cost of the refi? Even if it's a 0.5%, like is the interest rate going to go down 2%? Unlikely. Is it going to go down like 3/4? Maybe. So what's that change in payment versus cost of refi? I don't know, but it's going to, the difference is the appreciation is the part that's the strongest at the moment that isn't changing.
True.
Everything is going to be more expensive with time. That's the conversation I'm having. So if nothing changes, interest rates, presidential stuff, whatever, and we're continuing on moving forward, the house that you're looking for today is going to be 2 to 3% more expensive whenever it's time to go, which increases your down payments, increases your taxes, increases all the other things. So, all right, kids. Have an incredible Friday. Michelle's going to do 32 open houses this weekend to catch up, and then she'll be done with her challenge. So just give her some high fives and check in on her. I think she's going to be like from here. I think you're going into an open house. You're going back to back for 48 hours straight.
I'm in one right now, and after this one, I will be halfway through at 25. That's my 50.
That's incredible. I love that. That's cool. That's so cool. All right, y'all.
Emil's got some catching up to do.
Have an amazing weekend. On Monday, I will finally be back in town and back to semi-normal life, if you will. I feel like I've literally been on the road for 2 months, and that's okay.
Did you drive there?
Yeah, we drove. Yeah, we drove. We're not dealing with any of this flying stuff. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.